You are watching Kasapa Media.
Onia Doc, so many Unia Penny Musa Dankwane studio and you didn't come more about current survey or the about on MPP flag bearership. Same with NDC issues so or the about, but because of where you stand. What would be to say maybe you are following the discussion, the things you want to pick out from the discussions?
All right. Let's share with you for the decline major Proverbs 4:7 a month. I'm saying all things seek wisdom. On a very personal note, and then Musa Dankwa Amayate says, the reports no a fixed dates or the year service, irrespective of party no a situation, which is nice. But the key thing here is research. One I feel is premature, and yeah, one key thing because unfortunately. MPP nomination almost kasi MV Akutia and Sana Yakofum. And the offer new entrants I Dictum, Dr. Bryan Acheampong, to some extent Kobna Acheampong. The new entrants ain't a chance to touch the base at all. And see, my friends, away a preliminary assessment. So, which means that it puts all the new entrants at a disadvantage. Because almost Trabano in TA omenum and some. We are not so free. I think the truest picture ever out when we've been able to engage the 276 constituencies, or even 3/4 of the total country, which is 276. In Timeno, Madrin Kakran says, this is before the referee whistles into Mika. So, I think early days yet. We'll take it on face value, say, and sana yebe shas, yahodinye, they call a kono. Ghana and Africa politics, so dear. Mitiana in Yema to me, Edane. I think, sir, Yebema.
But quick one. Me you competition and competition or the or statistics echo. So from where you guys sit, what are you seeing with the chances of Dr. Bryan Acheampong?
Well, I think earlier on I made a very serious commentary, sir. You're a DMB. Some of the people that supported him heavily are now part of the race. Namikasana, men can't just take up from you, but men can't. Obi to say Dr. Bryan Acheampong may honor them called DMB. So as I say, so there are many others almost a DMB largely because of one person or the other. It's easy to say the numbers on behind just by virtue of whether you like it or not. Sample educhumu votes are now and yet about quote unquote a beer nipa 100 B. If I say so, nibi by virtue of the numbers, already when 3 people are not in common with at least movie there, then you lose out on even they themselves their votes and their home votes. In Timeno, on a very personal note, There's also government appointees almost to abano by virtue of one to a ebeyudi Niema peak also. Naturally, no, whatever era DMB and so better. Now, in addition, so no, your factory who yet delegates was almost 7 regions. Here one conference when we need one conference in 7 regions. Which
but Doc, you're not enough to convince MPP support base.
Enough because there are many factors that you better consider. In the history of MPP, second in command for 16 years. I could be interesting. Nobody has ever been in that position.
The issue with Yenimno Efrititino and I say ready Yenimno a play Emma Dr. Baumia and the figures are all huno. Yanona Emma sa figures na elsewhere.
Oh, Nyamutro, because the maintain a report near about from 60% plus now no one. Against our cost.
Yes, and, but at least he's leading.
Oh, that's and I make us say, no, almost see a hene to a hene cry, and your monster ending it. It'll be interesting to say, new entrant. You be surprised there. Dear Waba Kono ADN now. What am I say? Overtaking is allowed. You none crack no Sanamekano. When you make it true, it's only a matter of time. I can't meet you at the name. Moma new entrants no soon call house to house be. Not by December Mohono. Or yes, 7 I say I didn't pay. And I say lead no gusua Biam Bang Yera DMB. That's what I'm saying. It's we know men pese ye tumika eka sembia nyama wesia dane say then other 47% bia by a COVID by June biu. But we know by December then I think I'll be very happy to see the new survey saying.
Okay. Wonderful.
I really think that sometimes to say polls are being weaponized to sway people. It makes sense in terms of Musa Dankwa because there's a machinery there use polls not to sway. And the Donald Trump can say be wary of some of these machinations because but how it is carried out can be done in a weaponized way. And we are mindful of all of these things.
Yeah, but no, quick one. And then can be do but we didn't come we are by looking at Ura Musa Dankwa and a track record over some period now. And Kawu Tunefwa, Kabe Tunefo so we survey now on your day of sending him personally and I say my unpublished. And what would be your advice?
I think he knows how Fitch and all of these other indices, to say S&P more Ayo, and I can tell him categorically, sir, when people were ranked with AA levels, overnight they could go to junk. And I mean, he knows. We're talking about world-class level polling, world-class level indices. So as I said, he knows, sir, there can be a glitch or glitch at any point in time. I think that I'm a student of Warren Buffett, and based on my experience with Warren Buffett, we don't do day-to-day excitement. I think, sir, as I say, the polling, is becoming almost used to influence elections, and when people see it that way now, integrity of it now, a bit questionable.
So you advise Enka Oria on farmer interest parties, secretly without leaking it out.
I wouldn't say secretly, but I think that I can almost tell you that there are many other research work coming out of KUST and the University of Ghana, political science. What is the difference? How comes Omodiano and yet all this noise in the media domain? Is somebody, pushing the agenda too hard? He should be wary of that, because sometimes, as an institution, the harder you work, the harder you fall. I'm only being a bit cautious. We look at all of these things with some caution.
I hear. But yes, when in the report,
high up, and then Donald Trump surprised there. You tell me that no, you're primary, but politics is politics.
Okay.
And we're in Africa. Into the nuances, the changes. I mean, I didn't excuse me to say, Napo will not be vice president to Mahmoud Bawumia anymore. That alone can even change dynamics.
Okay.
You and I don't know.
Sure.
Or we can also hear that they are going to be pairing this and this. That can also change dynamics.
Great one.
Based on my experience in African politics, a day is like 1 week.
Martin.
And anything can happen.
Can happen, all right? Doc.
We appreciate this. We'll use it as a baseline. You may use it as a preliminary finding, because I feel now you're quite pro.
Mate, may that be brave, Doc. Good luck.
All right.
So back to the studio, and Musa. So Okanasemi womu strike me. Omo abanoye January next year, but also in course say it was September, October, November, December. Things can change.
Bubi, I'm still surprised people are still taking this aspect.